Hi everyone, it's always so good to spend this time with you, even if it's for a few moments. And I wanted to start out today with one of my favorite Bible verses. It's from Psalm 139, and it says, "Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting." Have you ever thought about who knows your heart? Everything about you, inside and out. I have a cousin that I'm very close to. She's known me since the day I was born. She's also 13 years older than me, so I've always looked up to and admired her and was thrilled whenever she sought me out and wanted to spend time with me. Over the years, she and her husband have spent a lot of time with our family. They're like an aunt and uncle or an extra set of grandparents to our kids. And she and I like to do the same things. We like to read the same books, plant flower gardens, share recipes, and there's so much more. Over the years, we've shared confidences, we've shared frustrations and sorrows, and yet there are some things I've never shared with her, struggles that I've had, problems that I've wrestled with, or failures that I've had to work through. So does she really know my heart? At some level, yes. She probably knows me as well as anyone does, but at the same time, she can never know me as deeply and completely as God does. Another part of Psalm 139 says that God knit us in our mother's womb, had knowledge of us before we were even born. His knowledge is complete. He's known us before our time began and will know us after our time on earth will be done. God knows our every thought, even before it completely forms in our minds. And while that could be rather daunting on some levels to thinking about that, as our Creator, who but God should know every nuance, every layer of our heart and soul? Along with the knowledge that God has of us, there's also an expectation of correction. If we start to head down the wrong path, or if we're living in a way that is displeasing to Him, who better to remind us whose we are and how we should be living to honor Him? When we need a course correction, when our behaviors are not pleasing to God, or if we're straying away from His teachings and His plan for us, our God will rein us back in. He'll test to see if there are any offensive ways in us, and He'll get us back on track. I'm so very grateful that God knows me so well, that He knows my heart so deeply, that He won't let me flounder. He won't stand by while I dig a deeper hole, but will instead grab my hand and pull me up out of it and set me back on the path of His righteousness. Only God knows every quirk, every eccentricity, every success and failure I've had, and He loves us with an immense and unconditional love. How great is our God, who truly knows our hearts, who is the one that has known us and loved us since the beginning of time, and loves us in spite of and because of who we are. God's blessings to you. Bye.